Alleluia, Christ is risen. Christ is risen indeed. Happy Easter to you. As we begin what we traditionally call Bright Week, the full week after Easter, to begin our 7-week season of celebrating the resurrection of Jesus. I invite you, as I take a rest this week, I invite you to continue to keep the world in prayer. But I also especially invite you to two things. One, we want to gather as many names as possible and addresses of people who are working on the front lines. People in hospitals who are working, doctors, nurses, technicians, housekeepers, people who work in grocery stores or delivery people. We're looking to gather all those people and their names, as many people that you know personally. And we're going to send them greetings of well wishes. The second thing is, we're asking and appealing to you, if any of you have N95 or P95 masks at your home. We want to be able to collect those and get those to the people who really need them. We have nurses and doctors and other people on the front lines in our congregation who really need this protective equipment. And so if you have any, please check down in the doobly-doo, that's the little description area right under the video. And there you can see email addresses of whom to contact, where to send the names and addresses of people who we're going to send cards to, as well as below the email addresses of people to whom you can get P95 or N95 masks to in our congregation. And they will see that those who are working on the front lines can get the assistance and help that they need. In the meantime, please continue to stay home. Limit your travel as much as possible. We are just entering the peak time here, and it's really important that you continue to limit your exposure out in public. Whenever you go into any stores, it is now a state order that you must wear a protective mask of some kind. Now in our case, just for general public, it can be a homemade mask or any kind of bandana or whatever. But for our health workers, we definitely need these more important and protective masks. So please, continue to stay home. And if you're able to help, able to show God's love, and you have any of these resources, we invite you to check down in the doobly-doo and email and talk to those people about how that you can get your supplies to those who'll see that they're redistributed. And finally, may you continue to look for the surprises of the resurrection this week, how God and where God is breaking in, even with a new surprise, and how it is laden with grace. I invite you to continue to stay vigilant, to stay faithful, to stay prayerful. Christ is risen. Alleluia. Christ is risen indeed. Alleluia.